take a fight with Mike Tyson if people wanted it.
Right.
Where are we with that? Is that something that you would still consider, or you?
Let's see how he makes out in this fight, and then I'll tell you after. It's a very good fight. I hope Tyson saves some of the Jake Paul for me.
Yeah.
First round.
You want that fight, huh?
He has to catch up with him.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, champ.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it.
Lennox Lewis, a Hall of Fame boxer and 3-time world heavyweight champion, has just announced his shocking plans to fight Mike Tyson for a rematch if the baddest man on the planet, Kid Dynamite, succeeds in defeating Jake Paul on November 15th. Lennox, who is considered to be one of the toughest contenders that Mike has faced in his career, has been yearning for a rematch bout for many years, stating that in their last meeting inside the ring, he did not get any ultimate satisfaction from it, so he always wanted another go.
Like, I'm gonna miss out on that fight that I want.
Yes, straight away. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna have to wait and delay my retirement.
Being 1 year older than Mike and still somewhat active in the boxing industry behind the scenes, Lennox thinks that age will not be the deciding factor in the bout between Jake and Mike because Tyson seems to be in a great physical state, and this paired with his experience is a lethal combo.
I haven't seen him lately to see if he can take it, but you know, I've seen him with his shirt off. He looks like he's muscular. Of course he can take it. You know.
Right, if he's trained enough or prepared.
If he's in good shape, he should be able to take it.
You saw him working out the other day. He's 57 years young. He still got it. He still got it in his eyes. He still got it in the body.
Oh yeah, no, Tyson can throw a punch. He can take a punch. So, you know, he's doing something that he's used to.
However, it appears as if Lennox is also shaken up by the recent health disaster that Mike faced leading up to the fight, explaining that even though Mike appears to be in the top-notch state, he still needs to train and practice under expert supervision.
Let's hope it's okay. You know, you can't see things from the outside.
Right.
That may be affecting you on the inside, so you never know. I wouldn't want to say he's okay and then all of a sudden something happens.
Right.
Moving on, Lennox stated that Mike is an extraordinary and adept fighter who knows how to step up to the mark given the occasion. Hence, no fight is too much of a hassle for him, whether it's an exhibition event or a properly sanctioned fight.
Are you looking forward to the Tyson fight with Jake Paul?
Absolutely. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you wish it was a sanctioned fight and not an exhibition like it's going to be?
No, because I would feel really bad for Jake Paul.
Despite being one of the most brutal critics of Mike during their days as rivals, Lennox seemed to favor Mike in this fight, stating that a new and unexpected fighter like Jake Paul, no matter his age or size advantage, has not yet achieved the caliber to beat down a machine like Mike Tyson.
Well, I would hope he would go into a fight where he would win. So there's, you know, he's a boxer, he knows how to protect himself, he knows how to throw body shots.
Great.
He knows how to cut off the ring. You know, he's older than me, no, younger than me. So it really depends on his mobility. If he can move fast around the ring. Remember, he's going after a younger guy, so...
Right.
Being, you know, of a certain vintage, should we say, should he be getting hit in the head by, admittedly, you know, not a conventional boxer, but still a young, physically fit, athletic man?
Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson knows how to defend himself, and he's boxing against a guy that not as good as boxer as he is, and Mike Tyson knows how to throw a good punch. He knows how to break you down, so I'm more concerned about the other guy.
Sharing his advice to Jake's camp, Lennox emphasized that Mike is a very attentive fighter who knows how to throw vicious right and left jabs, capable of throwing anyone down, so the best strategy to stand beside him is to not get in the way of these lethal shots.
I think it's going to be a good fight. I mean, you know, Mike Tyson, what he does is two-dimensional. He's going to come at you, trying to knock you out. Now, you got to try and stay away from him, stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations, he has to make sure, I'm talking Jake Paul, make sure that he's not in the way of those punches, because Tyson's a real fighter.
Seemingly humbled by this praise and high esteem from a fellow legend, Mike shared his thoughts about the potential winner of this rematch by coyly pointing to Lennox, jokingly indicating that this time, finally, the British fighter might persevere if they were to ever set foot inside the ring again.
Who would win today? Who would win today?
Come on. Depends on what sport we're playing.
Allegedly addressing a conversation that he had with Lennox, Mike stated that the old competitor asked him to take it easy on the YouTuber turned boxer, mentioning that no matter how hard he tries to fake it, Jake is not someone who can handle the brutal attacks and ploys that Mike is renowned for.
No, they're nervous for your brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
My friend called me and said, don't hurt him, Mike. You better do that shit.
Wait, what? Your friend is vouching for Jake?
No, yeah, but he said, don't hurt him in the YouTuber. Don't hurt him, Mike.
Nah, dude.
I'm saying, yeah. I said, well, no, he's in the ring with me. What the f you talking about?
During another podcast, Mike made a connection between his past opponents like Lennox and now Jake, stating that the only reason that these fighters tend to enjoy immense levels of fame and notoriety is because they are facing Iron Mike, so they have no right to prance around boasting that they are great fighters or entertainers.
You know, and anybody that beat me, they became legendary. Just because they beat me, that's the only reason somebody knows you, because you beat me. And it's not nothing egotistical, it's all a learning lesson.
Frustrated with the constant undermining, Mike stressed the fact that he is not a frail old man as many believe him to be, and that he should be given the respect that he deserves for working so tenaciously in the gym for the last couple of months despite the constant health issues.
You can't compare me with other people my age, because other people at my age haven't been training as long as me, consistent as me. And I'm just a different species of human being. If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my face. Whoa.
You won't.
Not letting these comments affect him, Mike Tyson has been participating in vigorous training regimes designed not only to further enhance his spectacular skills, but also to strengthen his defense so he can withstand Jake's attacks for extended periods.
Day 2, I'm getting ready for you.
Along with these training sessions under the guidance of many trainers and coaches, Mike is also working on improving his reflexes and footwork by partaking in countless sparring sessions. In one of these sessions, he even knocked down his opponent by utilizing his signature left hook.
Nice left hook.
Was good for today.
Yeah.
I believe.
You sure? Yeah, me too.
With every new video that is uploaded by Mike and his team ahead of the fight, it appears as if the fighter is slipping back into his warrior mentality from his young days, where the only motive that he had was to annihilate his opponents.
Nice. Come on, punch him. Yeah. Yeah.
Another thing that seems to be coming back is Mike's intimidating persona and his savage ability to trash talk. During a recent interview with Fox News, Mike taunted Jake, stating that Jake Paul is nothing but a coward who will not last long inside the ring.
Do you think he's a legitimate boxer?
Well, he can fight, yeah. For boxers his level, yes.
Meaning what? Not your level?
I do not believe so, no, not at all.
How long do you think this thing will last?
Not long. As soon as I catch him, because he's going to run like a thief. I don't see how he's going to make an exciting fight by running all day. You know, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man. He's going to run all night.
Not sugarcoating his words, Mike went on to add that his only goal is to destroy Jake's pride and career on fight night, and if the problem child does not agree with it, then he should start taking the fight more seriously than he currently does.
Well, I think he should try it. He's a younger man. He should be able to handle punches from an old, withering man like me.
You're going to give us a round on this deal? Have you made that official prediction yet, or no?
Yeah, I'm not no round guy, but I'm just I'm going in there with bad intentions. My intention is to hurt this young man.
Being a first-hand witness of the vigorous routine that Mike has maintained since last year, his trainer Rafael Cordero stated that though they admire the concern that the fans have for Mike, there is no need, as Mike is in great shape both physically and mentally.
I believe people don't have to be concerned about. We talk about the guy who was 2 times world champ. The guy didn't have 20 fights in 2 years. And he knows how to fight. He fought against the best guys in the world. When he steps inside the ring, he knows what to do. It's not something new for Mike. And this fight is no different. He worked hard every single day to go there and try his best to knock Jake out since the beginning to the end. This is his style. Nobody has to teach Mike. Nobody has to teach Mike Tyson how to fight. and he's gonna prove.
Predicting the fight not to last for long, Rafael stated that the focal strategy they have been working on is to tire and knock out Jake as early as possible in the beginning 3 to 4 rounds by using countless combinations of punches and hooks.
He's already in shape. We cut a lot of things. We already start doing rounds in our training, so it's amazing to see the way he hit meets. He's a monster. What I can tell you, Mike is a monster. And the only thing I can guarantee, Mike gonna touch Jake, 100%. It's gonna be impossible to Mike don't touch Jake. Let's see how Jake will react after that. With all respect, I truly believe it's gonna be a great show. And Mike gonna step inside the ring as the old Mike Tyson, as the old time, and he's gonna try and knock Jake out since the beginning to the end.
Another person who has been close to Mike and has witnessed him training is Teddy Atlas, his old trainer and a disciple of the great Cus D'Amato, who just like Rafael thinks that Mike is one of those gifted and scarce fighters who are not affected by the age.
Tyson is a historian. Tyson follows all the great former fighters. Tyson probably in his mind wants to show, hey, you can't be the champion. I don't care how old he is if you weren't a fighter.
He still remembers how to slip, how to throw and fill a hole when he slipped, how to weave, how to come out of it with a hook. He still has power. The last thing to go, you know, reflexes are gonna go. Speed is gonna be deteriorated, but power is the last thing to go. He still has power. He's still got that quick twitch with speed.
Talking about the possible outcomes of the fight, Teddy warned Jake that if he is not careful in the initial rounds, then he might get in serious trouble because Mike will try everything in his power and arsenal to take down the young fighter before he can even get comfortable inside the ring.
As far as anything else, I don't know. But if it is real, the first couple of rounds are going to be dangerous for Paul. Even at 58, I don't care. They're going to be dangerous if it's real. And one of the greatest combinations of speed and power. Yeah, he's 58 years old. Yeah, the end of his career wasn't too good before he got out. But one of the last things that go with a fighter is his power. I think this is a very dangerous fight for Paul.
While weighing the pros and cons for both the fighters for participating in this event, Teddy stated that the odds do not seem to favor Jake at all because no matter the outcome of the fight, he will be painted as a pathetic coward for fighting an old champion who is 30 years his senior.
Interesting.
I think he might be making a mistake because, first of all, for me, he don't got a lot other than money, and he's made plenty of money. There's not a lot to winning on his side because if he wins, they say he's 58 years old.
Yep.
You know,
that's right.
And if he loses, they say he's 58 years old. You lost to a 58-year-old guy.
However, Teddy still commended Jake for his smart wit and determined spirit, stating that even though he might be getting heavily denounced by the public, Jake has been successful in orchestrating this fight, which will not only elevate his career, but also make him a lot of money.
For me, he's got a lot more to lose than Tyson.
Oh, for sure.
A lot more. I mean, Tyson, you know, whatever they're paying him, he's been making good money. You know, he's come back, like I said, in his life. He's done a good job. Him and the people around him, I guess his wife is part of that, obviously, where they've done a good job.
Being someone who has recently faced Mike, Roy Jones recounted his experience Accent, the dangerous fighter, stating that no matter what kind of fight is being made or how much experience a fighter tends to have before entering the ring, the intimidating aura of Mike Tyson is enough to defuse anyone.
That's just what some things in life are like that.
Yeah.
Some people in life are like that.
Period.
Mike Tyson has pit bull mentality. He don't know how to play. I mean,
it's still Mike Tyson.
And exhibition.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, who knocked Corey Sanders down in the first round of an exhibition back in 2004.
Correct.
So what is your definition of an exhibition? Because going in the ring with Mike Tyson has nothing exhibitionist about it.
Talking about the fight at hand, Roy seemed to also favor Mike for this fight, explaining that even though many people might be underestimating Mike because of his age and declining health, he still is a ferocious fighter who possesses the same hunger he had during his youth.
I think it's a great opportunity for both fighters, but I still think Mike probably gonna be a little too much for Jake.
And if Mike catches them with one shot, is it?
It's over. It's over. If he throws them, yeah.
Yeah, the power's the last thing to go, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Just like Teddy, Roy also thinks that the starting 3 to 4 rounds will be very dangerous for Jake, who is not used to fighting experienced and intuitive fighters like Mike, who are known for their ability to decipher even the smallest bit of fear and hesitance in their opponents.
For Mike, but
if he can get to the late rounds, yes. If he get to the round 4 or 5, maybe yeah. But he has to get out of the first 3 rounds.
Appreciative of events like these, Roy commented that even though many people might not admire the idea of fights like these, such events tend to be very profitable for not only boxing as a sport, but also for the fighters themselves, which then encourages the aspiring fighters.
I think it's a great fight, great marketing situation as well, because so many people want to see it because of the young lion and the old lion, you know? So it's a great situation for them, a great situation for fans, because it gives him an opportunity, it gives Jake a chance with Mike being as old as he is.
Michael Jai White, who was a professional fighter during Mike Tyson's era, believes that no fighter can ever be superior to someone like Mike Tyson, who has not only fought with the best of the best, but has also beaten down some of the toughest fighters in the world.
I can't see how Tyson doesn't land to his body at some point in the first round. I mean, when you get hit by somebody who's thrown that punch a million times, it's just different.
Yeah.
I remember sparring with Layman Brewster one time, and he hit me with a body shot that looked like he wasn't even trying that hard, and that felt like he punched through me. And because the leverage and everything.
Did you drop? Did you take a knee?
Oh no! I basically cried on the inside now because I have a thing to where I don't know where this happened come from. I don't know if I'm a little what do you call it, masochistic, but when I get hurt, it makes me laugh at myself.
Clarifying his statement, Michael stated that for fighters that are around Mike's size and weight, it is very hard for them to maintain their composure, because Mike, despite his comparatively smaller size, knows how to make his way around his adversaries to land the perfect shots.
Jake is not of the size to give Mike a problem. Mike can be, big guys would hold Mike, guys with long reach that outweigh him.
Yeah.
I think people that's Mike's weight, with Mike's center of gravity, I don't think there's anything that's gonna stop him. Mike hits him in the body don't move that much. I don't see how Jake survives a body attack, personally.
Okay, I looked it up. Mike Tyson is 220 pounds.
That's 1 pound less than his optimal weight.
And Jake Paul is about 200 pounds. He's got about 20 pound difference.
Are you kidding me? He's only 200?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. This is worse than I thought.
That was his last fight. That's what he weighed in as.
Michael also addressed the claims about Mike not being a good fighter anymore, especially after his last fight with Roy Jones. According to Michael, comparisons like these are absurd because Jake Paul is a mediocre fighter without any noteworthy skill set or experience.
Roy Jones has skills that Jake will never have, even at that age. Jake's got a punch. But, see, Jake has fought really tiny guys in comparison to him. Nobody was, only Tommy Fury that I know of. And then I happen to know, which is, I probably shouldn't say anything, because, I was instrumental in, sometimes getting guys to spar with.
Dismissing any chances for Jake to have an upper hand in this fight, Michael stated that the young fighter still has a long way to go, and for that, he should start by fighting boxers his age, rather than going after old and retired fighters who contribute nothing to his legacy.
I think Mike Tyson's a little too much for Jake Paul, personally. I got Mike Tyson.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't see how Jake pulls this off. I see Mike Tyson punching him in the body, and I don't see how Jake stops that.
Being someone who seems to have the inside scoop about what goes on in the fighters' camps leading up to the fight, Michael cunningly stated that from the intel that he has received in the last couple of months, he has not seen any noteworthy change in Jake that might aid him in this fight.
Yeah, I have some inside information, but you know, it's nothing that changes much, but yeah, I have a lot of inside information about Mike, a lot of experience about it.
So in the end, what do you guys think about this fight? Are you excited about this new offer presented by Lennox to Mike? Do you think that it will have a positive impact on Mike before his fight with Jake and might enhance his performance? Or do you think that the ongoing concern might be valid and Mike should rest and leave boxing behind? Make sure to tell us about your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to our channel.